Hey everyone, and today I've got your Fences movie review. One man's dream gets crushed, and he now has to have a job to keep his family in line until his son wants to live a similar dream. What will happen to the family now? As far as the story goes, Denzel Washington directs, produces, and stars in this movie based off of a play by August Wilson that shows the trials and tribulations of living in the 1960s, where one man who wanted to play professional baseball, but he is too old to join the team, and now his son wants to play football, and he's got recruiters coming in, but things aren't exactly going so well because this family doesn't really see eye to eye. Now, I didn't know what to expect going into this movie, so I immediately noticed that it really did feel like a play. I at first wasn't sure if I was going to like that, especially if it was going to happen throughout the movie, and I did eventually get used to what I was seeing and what I was hearing. It did seem like a very compelling story because you have this one man who clearly there's some demons that he has to face with his past, and then he has all of these family problems that he has to deal with because he's got a wife and several kids, and it just seems like it's very complicated, and he's just trying to figure out how he fits into this world now, and who's going to be the one to make sacrifices, and does he have more to give than he can take. So he kind of has this mentality about don't bite the hand that feeds you, which is why, as far as the casting goes, you've got Denzel Washington, who plays Troy, and I think he's just incredible in this movie. I already enjoy watching him on screen as an actor. I've already seen several other movies of him this year, including Magnificent Seven, and of course in this movie, this is definitely up for awards consideration because he is just really great in this role. He's powerful, he's demanding, he's controlling, and he is just excellent on screen as well as behind the screen. I just think he does an overall good job, and he has some interesting chemistry with some of his co-stars, so you can either love him or you can either hate him. Personally, I just love the way he acts in this movie, even though you really want to hate this guy and probably want to punch him like his son wanted to do. But then you've got Viola Davis, who plays his wife, and she is also pulling off a really great performance as Rose, and she is just very emotional, and sometimes the way her character is portrayed, where she also is forced to be held back because of how she stands or how she ranks in the family, and especially even during this time period where women don't often get the respect that they deserve. I'm always a fan of Viola Davis's, so I think she is just equally great, and I think she almost made me shed a tear a few times because of how awesome her performance was, and even her performance as well is awards worthy. As far as the things that I liked about this movie, I thought the tone was, somewhat comedic, somewhat dark, and I really liked seeing that balance, even though it was sort of trying to stray away from me thinking, oh, this is going to be another play format. The movie could have just set itself apart from that and still been a film, which is why I loved the cinematography and even the subtle music score, which surprisingly there was hardly any here, but when there was, it was powerful. And of course, I have to bring up the meaning of the title, Fences, and what that sort of means to me, what I think it means, because they mention in the film that fences are meant to keep people in, and it's also to keep them out. So it could, technically be a metaphor with having like a personal barrier, and maybe not letting people in on some family secrets. I mean, clearly Denzel Washington's character had some sort of things that he couldn't let go of, and he was always taking it out on his son. Of course, he was like seemingly going crazy, always talking about those baseball metaphors and just stuff like that. But unfortunately, the things that I didn't really like about this movie, I felt like going off of the play format, it was very dialogue heavy, and it kind of took me out of the film because I felt like it could have been toned down, and even though I got that vibe, I was just sort of thinking, well, it was just so much to process, but at least it was a good thing because it gave characterization to the actors, and it really did delve into the storyline a little bit more, even though it was just so overwhelming. So overall, I would say that Fences was an excellent film. I definitely recommend you guys see it because it is one of those rare films that I feel like maybe not a lot of people will end up wanting to see it. But I think that despite some of the things that I didn't like about it, I still think it is worth a watch this year, especially coming around awards season. So I would give this 4.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Fences. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Trail Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.